Hello folks, this is Sullla speaking. You're listening to another video for League of Legends, this one featuring Twitch. This is a video sent to me by VarisNox. It's taken from solo queue ranked play, somewhere in the 1400s. This is VarisNox is going to be playing as Twitch. Alongside him is a Gragas player, Fiddlesticks, Darius, and Warwick. And on the other team, we're going to be matched up against Lee Sin, Shyvana, Ahri, Graves, and Blitzcrank. Now, I haven't seen this game before. I'm not 100% sure quite what's going to happen. All I know is that Varus had a good game in this particular match, and he said to watch the Gragas player, because he said the Gragas player on their team was the highest rated by Elo on their team. So he said keep an eye on Gragas because he was the most highly rated player. So I don't know quite what that means, but we will find out. Anyway, let's keep an eye on what's going on in this match. Let me see if I can try to get the lanes down here. It looks like it's going to be Lee Sin against Darius in top. Let's go ahead and get that set up. Then let's see, we have the junglers. We have, let's see, Shyvana is going to be up against Warwick. Wow, they have a Warwick jungler? Oh, that's sad. That's a little bit unfortunate. Gragas against Ahri is going to be in mid, and then it's going to be a Fiddlestick support. Very interesting, Fiddlestick support. Yes, some of the teams have been running that Team Curse ran Fiddlestick support in some of the tournaments. Uh-oh, this is not good. Look at Gragas. He is in all kinds of trouble. What is he doing? No, Gragas, no. Oh, he's going to dodge the charm, and he's going to get out, but I'm not really sure why he was walking around totally by himself this early in the game. So anyway, what we have so far is we have the enemy team being aggressive, which is what they should do if they because they have Blitzcrank. Why Gragas is still sitting around here, I have no idea. He needs to go heal before the laning phase starts. Oh, Gragas, what are you doing, Gragas? That is the worst first blood ever. What was that? What was he doing? Oh my god. Anyway, okay, so yes, that was, I honestly have not seen this replay before, but that was just unbelievable. Okay, anyway, so Twitch. Twitch is not really played very much. He is an AD carry, but he's hardly ever played as an AD. He's hardly ever played right now. He's not too popular right now. Varus and his Fiddlestick support are going to start by the double golems. Always a good idea if you are the AD and support on the blue side of the map right here. And they did a really nice job of pulling that camp. Note how they took almost no damage. Anyway, so Twitch's strengths, he is a really strong AD carry if he can get a full build. He's actually supposed to be the strongest AD carry in the game on a full build due to the way his ultimate works, which I'll try to talk about as we go through the game. But his weaknesses are he has no real escape skills beyond his stealth, and he can be shut down in lane fairly easily by a lot of lanes. So he's one of those champs that doesn't lane especially great. He's a little bit weaker in lane, but he can become really, really strong if he gets the chance to farm up. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and highlight the skills here on the part of Twitch. Passive, basic attacks give poison the target, deal, oh no, actually it's not poison, it's true damage, interesting, true damage per second for 6 seconds, and it can stack up to 6 times, so his passive applies a stack to enemies, and it can stack quite a few times, can stack up to 6 times. Keep that in mind because that plays into how some of his other skills work, such as his Expunge. Might have noticed Varus started with this skill. Expunge deals physical damage and then deals extra damage to all nearby enemies affected by deadly venom. So this is what the basic idea on Twitch is. You use your auto attacks, they apply the deadly venom, applies this stacking thing of deadly venom, and then you use Expunge to trigger those stacks and deals extra damage. That's pretty much the basic idea of Twitch. I believe it used to be poison, but it looks like now it's actually true damage on the deadly venom stacks. Okay. Oh, what's going on in top lane? Darius not in all kinds of trouble. Well, we'll see if he chooses to go back. He probably is going to die if he doesn't go back very soon. Down here, we haven't seen too much action so far. Varus is ahead in farm. He pushed to the tower. And looks like Graves lost out on some minion kills on the tower. Also, the Blitzcrank's been Blitzcrank has been playing the lane wrong, by the way. He shouldn't be just going for these low percentage grabs. Let's see if Lee Sin's going to try to go for the dive up here. Actually, there's action mid. I'm going to go back here. Oh, Gragas, no! He's getting charmed again, and now Shyvana's here, and his flash is still not off cooldown from the level 1. Gragas, what are you doing, man? Oh, rough game from Gragas so far. Rough game. Anyway, going back to this, so I mentioned Expunge. sort of key part of Twitch's kit. Looks like Varus is going to max this first. Here comes Blitzcrank doing what he should do, which is to run in and force a fight. We'll hold off on Twitch skills for the moment as we try to keep an eye on this. Okay, both exhausts going out from both supports, correctly done. Varus seems to be getting the edge of this right now. He is going to flash after that. There is the Expunge is going to get the kill with the flash in for the kill. So yes, Expunge again. You put those stacks with your auto attacks. You put those Deadly Venom stacks on. Then you trigger them. Ideally after you've gotten all 6 stacks, and then Expunge deals extra damage. So you have 50 physical damage plus 5 damage per stack of Deadly Venom. So that's the basic idea. And wow, they outplayed that one pretty hard right there. I'm not quite sure what Graves did, but I mean, Blitz didn't really get his skills off and end up going badly. Wow, this is not going well at all on the top side of the map, is it? Warwick getting killed. Gragas should not come up into that fight. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Gragas! Get out of there, Gragas. You got to use your dash, your body slam to get out of that. I think he's going to be okay. Oh, actually, a fight up in top lane. Too busy watching Gragas. Gragas, is your flash back up? Yes, flash is up. Need to flash out of there. Or no, apparently not. I guess he's okay. He's got 100 HP. He doesn't need any more. Alright, so I haven't really gone through all of Twitch's skills. I'll highlight his Q as well. Ambush, this is the one that gives him his stealth after 1.25 seconds. Delayed up to 3 if he's taking damage. Twitch becomes invisible for 4 seconds, and he gains extra movement speed while invisible. When he de-stealths, he gains extra attack speed coming out of invisibility. So this is what makes him unique amongst AD carries. He's basically the only one that has a stealth as sort of a normal ability. Of course, Vayne gets stealth on her ultimate, but Twitch is really the only one who has it as sort of a normal ability, and it's quite useful too. Like I said, he can go invisible, so he can set up traps. If he's in a situation where it looks like he's surely going to die, he can just go invisible, and he can run out of it. So it gives him his only real escape, the ability to go invisible. And then he gains extra movement speed while invisible. I mean, that's really good. And movement speed always really strong on AD carry, so it lets him chase, and it lets him run away. It also gains attack speed when he comes out of invisibility. And oops. Gragas getting dived under tower. Is the Ignite going to finish this off? Warwick, though, does have his Blood Scent on. Just needs 1 Q to finish this off. He should be able to get this. Come on, Warwick. Where's your Q? Why is he not Qing? All he has to do is hit, not quite enough. He's trying to get close enough for the auto attack. But Blood Scent OP allows him to run that down. Anyway, trying to shift focus from both watching the action and also try to go over Twitch's particular champion kit. Hopefully this isn't too schizophrenic for people watching as I go back and forth. Okay, other skill I haven't talked about, Venom Cast. This is the new skill they added when they reworked Twitch a little while ago. Twitch hurls a cask of venom that explodes in an area. It adds stacks of deadly venom, and it slows targets by 3 seconds. My understanding is that this is the 1-point skill on Twitch's skill set. I'm not 100% sure because I don't play Twitch, but I believe this is his 1-point skill, that you toss this down for the slow and because it applies more stacks of deadly venom. So a little bit weird. It doesn't really deal damage. Actually, I don't think it deals any damage at all, but it's just, again, useful for slowing. We'll see if Varus uses that. Now, he's gotten Blitz fairly low here, so he's probably going to be looking to try to get the kill there. But of course, Blitz has his mana barrier passive, so not quite as low as it might look. Okay, finally the ultimate. Varus is about to hit 6, and there he is, just hit 6. So, Spray and Pray. In early versions of League of Legends, like in 2010, this was an incredibly overpowered skill. They've reworked it over time to what it is now. For a couple seconds, he gains extra attack range, extra attack damage, and his attacks are piercing. They go through whoever you're attacking. So for 7 seconds, he becomes godlike. He has crazy range. It's really not the extra damage, it's the range that he gets. So for 7 seconds, he has absolutely amazing range, and his attacks will pierce through the enemy team. So again, the thing that makes this work is the range on it. So when he gets 300 extra range, let's see the attack range on here. Where's his natural attack range? Naturally 550. It goes to 850 when he uses his ult. Anyway, Varus is stealth. He's running in. He's going to de-stealth. Going to force the flash out from Blitzcrank. There is the Fiddlesticks ultimate with the fear proc right there. And now looks like Graves is very low as well. There's the Spray and Pray. Look how far away he can auto attack. Not quite going to get the kill though. But, yep, there it is. That is the passive. Oh, Shyvana ult over the wall. Not going to be enough. Is Shyvana going to chase this down for the double? Yes. So, enemy team going to come in and clean up the kills. But still, got both kills in bottom lane. It's a 2-for-2 overall, but a clear win in bottom lane. Set up by Varus going stealth initially. He walked into the brush, went stealth, and then walked up next to Blitzcrank. Fiddlesticks ulted in, used his fear, and then they were able to get the kill on the 2. Unfortunately for them, though, Shyvana, Ahri, roaming down the bottom lane able to use a very nice place for the Shyvana ult, right there, Shavolting over the wall, really nice. And now Gragas, Gragas has his flash down. This is not going to be good. Shyvana chasing this down, and Gragas, you are 0-3 with only 36 minion kills at the 9-minute mark. And it looks like you're about to be 0-4 based on what I'm seeing right here. Is Lee going to find him? No, Lee Sin is doing double golems. Can Gragas make it out of here? Yes, it does look like he's going to make it out. So, nice job to escape right there. Very nicely done. Okay, back in bottom lane, Varus has gone for the BF Sword. He's gone for the Vampiric Scepter. I'm not sure if Twitch normally builds Infinity Edge or Bloodthirster. I guess we'll find out where Varus chooses to go in this game. Probably Bloodthirster because his range is low, but I'm not willing to commit to that one way or the other until I see what happens. Meanwhile, over here, Fiddlesticks is taking a lot of damage right now. Oh, he is getting chunked pretty hard. Varus is going to get exhausted, and he will get blown up by Graves right there. A poor path to walk by Fiddlesticks. He just kind of walked right into the middle of their team. Now Varus is going to have to flash out of that in order to avoid getting blown up. Right now, he's chasing after Graves. Look at the damage being done right there. Again, early BF Sword has picked up the BF Sword, has not gone the Doran's route, not going the Berserker Greaves. If you can go back and get a BF Sword on your first purchase, that's usually the best thing you can get on most AD carries. It looks like VarisNox did have enough to pick that up. Anyway, on the game overall, red team is ahead by about 1,000 global gold. They are about even in top lane so far. Their team is ahead in the jungle, 2-0-2 against 1-1. And with the passive gold already getting stacked up. I don't know why Shyvana didn't get a Wriggles, though. They are setting up for a dive in top lane. Let's see if Darius picks up on this. Shyvana waited a little bit too long. Should have waited for Darius to walk up to try to get that farm before going in. But it looks like that top tower is in trouble. Anyway, let's keep an eye on the fight right here. Wow, what is that? That's not how you play Blitzcrank. He just walked in and ulted. That was silly. If he was going to run in, he should have used at least... Wow, this is not a good Blitzcrank. He should have walked in and used his Power Fist. Anyway, so that tower has gone down in top. Darius, for some reason, sticking around by himself. He is also going to get blown up. So this is not looking too good for blue team right now. Looks like Twitch is going to have to carry this one if they're going to win this particular matchup. So let's keep an eye on that and see what happens. Warwick now getting counter jungled again. Warwick is just a really weak champion. I do not suggest playing him at the moment, especially as a jungler. He clears so slowly. Now he does have red buff, so he can chase this. So let's keep an eye on this. Meanwhile, Ahri is coming in to gank bottom lane. So let's see what's going to happen here. Let me see if I'm going to go ahead and let's see if I can slow this down just to see what happens. I'm not sure quite what happens. Let's see. Ahri coming in. There is the charm. Varus is going to get hit, but he is stealthing. Is he going to be able to get invisible and get away that way? Looks like they were... No, he is invisible. They can't see him right now. He has managed to become invisible, so they can't see him, and it's going to make it a lot easier. Let's see if he actually escapes from this. The Blitzcrank grab not going to hit, and yep, ambush going to allow him to run out of there. That would have been a for sure kill, but the invisibility on that Q ambush is going to allow him to get out and not get bursted down by a very nice Ahri gank, to be perfectly honest. Now taking double golems. So that was a very nice job right there. They were winning in bottom lane. They were trading and winning in bot, but then Ahri decided to roam down, which was a good decision because Gragas is so far behind. There's very little pressure in mid lane. Let's see what they're trying to set up right now in this particular fight. Varus is low, Fiddlesticks is low, but again, they haven't spotted him. He can stealth. Let's see if he goes stealth and tries to go in and get a kill right here. Graves heading back to base, Blitzcrank heading back to base. Let's see, still hasn't used that. Now, probably not going to work because of the fact that the tower reveals stealth. Anyway, Shyvana is in the area. Oh, there's the flash grab in. Here comes Shyvana. Oh, Shyvana failed her ultimate over the wall. Blitzcrank is low. Let's see, I think he's going to make it out of there, though. So, wow, that would have been a pretty nice play by their team, but Shyvana unfortunately failed. There is the exploding cask, or what? Not exploding cask, whatever it's called, the one that slows. Anyway, trying to chase this down. There's a lot of expunge stacks onto Shyvana. Yeah, see, she's going to get killed right there. You might say, wait, how did she die? Well, that's because Varus triggered those expunge stacks, and yeah, deals 80 physical damage and another 17 per stack. With 6 stacks, that's what, about another 100 extra damage? So dealt quite a lot of damage right there. Shyvana didn't realize how much damage she was taking from those deadly venom stacks. Now the chase is on. Warwick going to use the ultimate, and Gragas is going to get the kill with the barrel. So that is one thing Warwick is good at doing, locking up champs. He single target lockup and then killing someone. It's just the thing with Warwick is he clears the jungle so slowly. If you want to lock down one target, you're usually better off just taking Skarner, who does the same thing and is just a much better jungler overall. So anyway, yeah, now Warwick going for this blue. Let's see, it looks like he's actually going to get it. So Yeah, well, he's going to get it, but will he be able to get out now is the question. He may or may not be able to do so. Not sure quite what Blitz is doing. And this is not looking too good. There's the exhaust. Gragas is in the area, so it looks like that was a wasted exhaust. And it looks like that invasion is going to succeed overall. Okay, Varus is in fact building Infinity Edge first. I guess that's to take advantage of the range on the ultimate. The range on Spray and Pray, like I said, gets up to 350 attack range, or 850 attack range, which is really insane in this game. Even Tristana at level 18 doesn't get range like that. So looks like he's building Infinity Edge to take advantage of that. And he's pretty fed overall in the game. 311, 4,200 gold. That is just about tied for most in the game at this point in time. Game is also evened up overall right at 18k for both sides. Very slight advantage to red team, but not enough to be significant so far. So we can keep an eye on this lane and see what starts to happen. Shyvana's been down here in bot a lot. Ahri's been down here in bot a lot. Mid has been losing pretty badly in this game. Gragas is having a bit of a rough game. He's recovered decently after feeding those initial kills. There is the ambush now, going stealth once again. They can't see Twitch, and it looks like that's going to allow him to get out of here once again. Again, getting the attack speed boost when ambush ends, and able to apply damage onto Graves. And we'll see if they choose to go for this. Blitzcrank. I guess Blitzcrank's wondering why he missed that pull, but it looked like he just straight up missed it. How I'm OP, I guess. Anyway, so yes, the stealth allowing them to get out of a lot of these situations. See if somebody comes down here to counter gank. Doesn't look like it's going on. It's just a straight three-man push by the red team thus far. And right there, oh, it's a nice pull by Blitzcrank. There's the dive in by Shyvana. Fiddlesticks in all kinds of trouble. He's going to try to drain, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Graves is casually going to finish that off with his ultimate right there. So a nice play. Blitzcrank running up here, grabbing the pull. Shyvana immediately ulting. Graves finishing it off for the kill. So this has pretty much been almost a straight 3v2, and they're going into dive, but this is not the best time to do that. Varus goes stealth again, so they can't auto-attack. Now Warwick coming into the fight. Let's see how this is going to go. Warwick taking a lot of damage right here, but it looks like Graves going to get ulted right there. He will be finished off. Now Shyvana trying to run away, but again, they're still behind this tower, and they don't have minions. Warwick's going to get pulled. He will flash away. Varus still auto-attacking. Where's the expunge for the death on Shyvana? No, she's very low. Is the poison going to get her? No, Grog is going to come in and pick off that kill despite not doing anything in the fight. And Varus will get that kill at the end. So they're able to turn that around and go 3 for 1 there. A little bit too greedy by the enemy team. Diving behind the tower. Warwick able to flash out. Varus able to use his stealth to get out of a lot of that. And then able to use his spray and pray and his venom, not his venom cast, his expunge to pick up, I think, 2 of the kills. No, 1 of the kills there. Warwick got 1 kill, Gragas got 1 kill, and Twitch got 1 kill. So let's see, this should probably be an Infinity Edge. Yes, this is indeed an Infinity Edge down there. So, yeah, Infinity Edge, again, Infinity Edge is designed, don't want directed camera, Infinity Edge is designed to take advantage of the range on Spray and Pray. That's the reason why I picked that up. Generally speaking, champions that are more designed to be duelists tend to favor Bloodthirster, and you almost need to go Bloodthirster on champions that have short range. Is generally the idea. Champions that have longer range, like Ashe, like Caitlyn, are champions who usually emphasize Infinity Edge. They don't need all the lifesteal as much because they can maintain more distance. It's sort of the theory crafting there. Anyway, this game is still close. Yeah, this game's almost exactly even right now. Very, very close overall in this particular match. Just have to see which way it's going to start to lean from here on out. That dragon is still up. No one's been taking that dragon. We do have a fight here in mid, and this is a pretty aggressive dive. Oh, this is going very badly here. Very badly. Oh, no, that is not good. That was not good at all. Shyvana showing up at the right moment. And Gragas and Warwick were tanking a lot of tower damage right there. Meanwhile, Darius, haven't talked too much about Darius because I'm focused on bottom lane, but Darius is having a pretty nice game. He just got another kill on the Lee Sin. I'm not sure I like the build necessarily, but it is working. Anyway, there is the grab onto VarisNox. He is going stealth once again, though, so they're not going to be able to target him. Expunge is going to finish off Blitzcrank right there. Now, here comes Shyvana as well. She doesn't have her ult. Varus is using Spray and Pray, so he does have that extra range on the attacks and the extra damage. Right there, again, going to go invisible, so he can't be targeted. Or Shyvana maybe should look into getting an Oracle in order to shut this down, but anytime it looks like he's in trouble, he keeps going stealth and then running out. So that worked quite well. They're able to use Fiddlestick's ult and the Fear on Blitzcrank in order to pick him off, and then able to score yet another kill here. And they're doing quite well in this lane. Fiddlesticks is actually playing pretty well. He has died a couple times, but he's been setting things up. And now that Graves backed, see Graves went back to base, they are pushing the lane so that the tower will eat these minions and won't be able to get it. Anyway, Varus is going to stealth and then de-stealth. You might say, well, that looks silly, but the idea is he gets extra attack speed when he comes out of invisibility. So yeah, 50% attack speed for 5 seconds. Pretty good there, pretty good. It's a little bit of a clunky skill in some ways, but a very useful skill too. There's the pink ward again. Who says that only supports have to buy? Wait, was he lifestealing off a ward? What? That's certainly odd. So anyway, setting up for Dragon. Enemy teams knows they're doing it, but they don't have vision. Here comes Blitz and Graves. Let's see what they're going to do. Varus is going to de-stealth, and Shyvana's coming in. This could be trouble. The Dragon's getting low. Let's see who's going to get this. They need to smite. Oh, that was a very bad smite, but they did manage to get it right there. They're going to pick up 1 kill. Varus is very low. Are they going to finish him off? No, he's just going to be able to run out of there. They're going to be able to get Graves as Gragas comes into the fight. Here comes Fiddlesticks. His ult is not up, but he does have that that silence is actually going to get the kill. And that fight went very, very badly for the red team. Shyvana's going to run out, and they're able to take Dragon and turn that one around pretty strongly. Again, one of the biggest problems there is they weren't able to kill Twitch in that fight, and he was able to sit in the back and keep on DPSing. He wasn't able to use Spray and Pray because it was on cooldown, but still a very good fight for their team nonetheless. Dragon and 2 kills in that fight, and enemy team just had to run away. Meanwhile, Darius is way ahead in top. Darius is carrying this top lane. I don't know why he went for Hex Drinker. Hex Drinker is not a bad item on Darius, but against Lee Sin in lane, I don't know about that. I mean, yes, Shyvana deals magic damage, Ahri deals magic damage, but I don't think that this is a game I would have gone for the Hex Drinker. Anyway, Ahri's going in after Gragas right there. Going to charge in. However, Darius is here. Where's the dunks? There we go. Going to get that. I think he should be able to finish that off. The bleed probably should finish off Ahri. There it is. But still a 1 for 2. Not a particularly good trade. And in fact, a killing spree on Darius was ended right there. So that wasn't too useful. I'm not sure why Ahri's blaming Lee Sin. They did go out 2-1. Come out ahead 2-1. I guess that Ahri thought that she could have survived in that fight is my best guess. Anyway, so Varus now has the Infinity Edge, has picked up a Doran's. Oh, he's managed to de-stealth and catch Lee Sin. Is the Expunge going to be enough to finish this off? Not entirely sure. Looks like Varus hasn't used the Expunge on there. No, maybe he wasn't in range. I'm not sure quite what the range is on that skill. Maybe not in range, but did force out the flash on Lee Sin. Again, that's one of the things that Twitch can do. I'm just going to ignore this continued chatter from the teams. Did manage to, just walk up, see Lee Sin, just walk up, pop stealth behind the tower, walk up behind him, and start auto-attacking. Again, he actually can even use stealth to walk around the map because it does give extra movement speed, and of course, the extra attack speed buff when it's ended. So again, in terms of skilling Twitch, obviously use your skill your ultimate when it's available, scale Expunge first, ambush second, and 1 point in W in the Venom Cask, which is more or less what I thought, but good to see it confirmed here as well. In terms of the build, gone for Infinity Edge, now has the Berserker Greaves, has 1 Doran's Blade, looks like Phantom Dancer is the next item, so a pretty standard build, and it looks like they're trying to set up to come in behind Blitz and Graves. Now they're going to get this tower, but I'm not sure if they're going to be able to get out after they get this tower. We will see. Actually, no, they're not even getting the tower. Oh, flash in from Blitzcrank. He tried to interrupt the channel on the Fiddlesticks ult, but he was too slow. Meanwhile, Varus has red buff. His attacks are slowing. He's going to go stealth right now for the extra movement speed and the extra chasing power. Continuing to auto attack. Just needs the Expunge. There it is. Going to finish that off and going to pick off another kill onto Blitzcrank as well. So double kill down there. And Blitzcrank doesn't know why he died. I'm pretty sure he died due to Expunge. Blitzcrank saying Blitzcrank tried to silence that, but he just didn't get it off in time, was essentially the thing. He tried to silence and interrupt the Fiddlesticks off. Oh, Gragas, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? 6 deaths. What is going on in this game? Anyway, looks like they're trying to set up for a blue buff fight right here. Varus is going to de-stealth. He's not being focused in the back. There's 1 kill being picked off. Now, focus onto Shyvana. Again, nobody hitting Twitch. Shyvana's trying to chase this down. Oh, there's the drain from Fiddles. Well, Shyvana will get the kill, but it's another death and another kill given over to Twitch, and that is not good. You do not want Twitch to be 9-1 because, as I said, he scales really well with items. He scales better with items than just about any other AD in the game, and that is death to mid, and Jungler is going to open up a play onto this middle tower as well. Blessed Varus also got red buff in that fight. He now has blue and red, so blue, pretty significant for Twitch. Wow, look, there's the W. It looks... That Venom Cast looks really silly when it gets tossed out there. One issue with Twitch is he can run out of mana very fast. he's a champion who can run out of mana pretty quickly. So his having the blue buff actually does help him quite a bit. And of course, as an AD carry, red buff is always pretty good. Anyway, heading up here now to come into against Lee Sin. He was stealth right there. There's the Venom cast for the slow. Again, has red buff, so all auto attacks are slowing. Does Lee Sin have a ward to jump to? No, he doesn't, but he's going to be okay. He's going to jump to the Golem's end. Varus didn't want to chase that down any further. He's sitting on quite a bit of gold. Yeah, he is close to a Phantom Dancer. I'm almost a little surprised that he wouldn't just farm for a little bit and just get the straight Phantom Dancer, but going to get the Cloak of Agility and the Zeal and go ahead and use that. So at the moment, looks like blue team's opened up a decent lead. They're at about 4,000 gold, but it's not a huge lead so far. They are ahead in top lane. They're winning in top. They are way, way ahead in bottom. They're losing mid, and I'd say that they're probably losing jungle as well. Gragas is still putting himself in difficult positions, and oh, look at this. The Madrid's Blood Razor. What kind of an item is this? Gragas, what are you doing? Well, he's going to ult to get himself out of that, but it does mean he's not going to be able to use it during the fight. Instead, the battle is continuing up in top lane. A lot of damage being exchanged on both sides. Where is the Darius dunk? Oh, Lee Sin's going to make it out on no health. Varus is going to polish off one kill. Darius gets that kill for the second death in this team fight. Fiddlesticks is really low, but he's going to be able to run out of here. And where is the expunge? There is another kill. Legendary. Going to Legendary in the process. Now Blitz is going to pull him, but I don't know if that was the best idea. Spray and Pray is still in effect. And that's going to be a really fast kill right there. So that's actually, what, a triple kill or a quadra kill for Blitzcrank? Impressive nonetheless. Yeah, I believe that was a triple kill. I believe he was 9-1 going into that. So a clear win right there. Even though Gragas was in a pretty bad position, they were still able to win this. Varus has gone stealth once again for, again, the attack speed and the movement speed when he de-stealth. Wow, taking down that tower very, very fast. Look how fast this is going down with the whole team here. Lee Sin, very brave. I don't know how smart this is. Can he escape? Looks like he will be able to escape, and this push is going to have to retreat right here. But they did get the top tower that guarding the inhibitor, and that will be open and exposed. Now, the thing that they need to do on blue team right now, they need to get back, they need to heal, and they need to defend Baron. In fact, they actually can't send all 5 back, because if all 5 go back, they will probably lose Baron. So what they need to do is send 1 or 2 people back, and the rest of them defend the Baron. Right there, oh, Blitzcrank really wants this kill. I don't know how smart that was, though. He is going to fall to Twitch once again. Enemy team not doing a good job of focusing Twitch. And blue team really needs to disengage because they're so low from that previous fight, whereas everyone on red team has gone ahead and healed. So they need to defend Baron right now as their #1 goal. If they all go back, the red team will just do Baron. So they need to stay in the area and defend this. Send 1 or 2 people back. They should probably send Gragas back because he's so low. I guess the enemy team's not going for Baron, and they're going to get pushed in top lane if they don't send somebody back. So, looks like they're okay. Enemy team's best play would have been to force a fight at Baron while they were low, but they did not go for that. They didn't do that. A bit of a mistake on their part, so I guess that is not going to matter. They're going to push mid instead. That's not a bad play, but I don't think that was the strongest thing they could do. That's a nice Gragas ult, by the way, to get them off the tower. His ult's on a short cooldown with blue buff. It's only on a 60-second cooldown, so that was a pretty good use of it right there, just to ult them off that tower. Varus has gone back. He's now bought Phantom Dancer. Looks like he's going towards a Last Whisper, and now he's going to grab red buff and look to be even more of a threat to his to the enemy team. How much armor do they have? Let's see. They've got Shyvana, Lee Sin's got a decent amount. He's got the Tabai, so I guess that's his only armor item, not too much. Shyvana's got Sunfire Cape, that's a decent amount. So they don't. That's about it though. They don't have too much. Probably didn't have to go for Last Whisper. Could have gone for something else, but I guess he's just feeling that the enemy team's not that dangerous. Anyway, this is a risky Baron. They do not have a pink ward. They do not have an Oracle. Enemy team knows the fight's going on. Very risky. Not really a good play here. Warwick's going to get that kill, and yeah, you see why that was a mistake. Going in, giving up Baron. Varus is going to get exhausted, but he's going into stealth mode, so they've now given away the Baron. This fight's now getting very confusing, but Varus is still sitting in the back, still DPSing right there, and it's a nice Fiddlesticks ult right there. Oh, the range on those auto attacks with Spray and Pray. So he is going to get a double kill, and that's an ace. Let's see, a 5-2 ace. So that fight went really badly, but they were still able to come out on top nonetheless, in part because they were just really far ahead in this match. But that was a poor Baron to initiate, a very poor Baron. It was warded the whole time. There was no Oracle, there was no pink ward right there. Enemy team got in, stole the Baron, but fortunately for VarisNox's team, they were able to win the subsequent team fight. Fiddlesticks also had a very nice ultimate in that fight, and one of the major reasons why they were able to come out on top. Anyway, tower goes down in bottom lane. Warwick is pushing, but there's no way he's going to be able to get to that inhib before the enemy team respawns. And Varus is going to take the red buff once again. He's had red and blue almost the whole game, or at least for quite some time now. Let's see. Is he going to try to kill Blitzcrank? Oh, there he's going in after Blitz. There's the crit. By the way, see how much damage the crit does when he gets one of those Infinity Edge boosted critical hits. So, having a solid game thus far. Again, in these team fights, it's kind of hard to narrate during the team fights with so much going on, but one of the things that Varus is doing is when people focus him in the team fight, he pops his stealth, his ambush, and then when people stop, when he goes stealth, they can't see him and they stop focusing him. He walks to the back of his team, and then he de-stealths and goes back to attacking. So their team really needs an Oracle. Again, if you see an AD Twitch on the other team, you have to get an Oracle. It's really the only way that you can deal with Twitch, because otherwise he's just going to go stealth in every fight. When you try to focus him, he's just going to go invisible, and then he's going to walk in the back of your team or walk back to safety, and then he's just going to get, just going to keep DPSing your team. So again, they really need to get an Oracle, but no one on the team has done that, and that's a major mistake that they're making. Major mistake. Right now, there seems to be some kind of base race going on, but the teams are in really weird shape. The whole red team's in the enemy team's jungle, and the blue team's in the red team's jungle. So I don't know quite what's happening, but it looks like, guess who's going to be caught out of position? Hillbilly Gragas is going to be caught out of position. I don't think that's the actual name of the skin, but we all know that's more or less what the idea behind this one is. And yeah, there's the Shyvana ult, and oh, Gragas, what were you doing back there? Oh, this Gragas. Wow, at least he's forcing ults and flashes out of the enemy team for some reason. It looks like he's going to try to commit suicide in the fountain, and I think he's going to be able to pull that off, actually. I think, oh, why didn't he? Oh, is he going to be able to get it? Yes, he does get the execute right there. Nobody able to hit him just before Lee Sin comes back from a recall. So, I guess, a nice play, I guess. I guess, I mean, he didn't give up a kill, but that was pretty weird right there. Not sure why blue team didn't just group and stay together. Anyway, Varus is going to, come into the fight. Look at that damage from Twitch right there. He's popped his spray and pray, and he's just munching through the enemy team. There's the double kill. Now going in after Shyvana. Shyvana's trying to focus, but the spray and pray damage is just too much right now, and continuing to get this kill, still continuing to chase this down. Now it's a 1v4. It's a quadra kill. Oh, do we have the pentakill? Oh, no! Scumbag Darius taking the last kill. No! Wow. I guess that Twitch ended up dying right at the tail end of that fight, and so Darius had to polish it off. But again, so much damage now that Twitch is starting to get out to close to a full build. Again, like I said, Twitch is one of the strongest ADs, possibly the strongest AD in the game with a full build, and really seeing that on display here with all the items that he has. My lawnmower plus red plus poison, too strong. Lawnmower being a reference to the spray and pray is what that is. So a bad fight for the red team. They didn't have everybody there, and then they kind of came in one at a time, and they just got munched to pieces by Twitch in that particular fight. There is the Quicksilver Sash coming out. Quicksilver would be useful against RE Charm. I don't think it would be too useful against anything else. Warwick is doing something. It looks like he's in trouble. Oh, wow, going to get pulled over the wall by Darius, but I don't know if that actually helps the team, though, with Darius grabbing Blitzcrank over the wall. Now, if Blitz can hit a hook, they probably can get this kill. Varus is on his way. Oh, the fear from Fiddlesticks, perfectly timed. The fear and the silence, allowing the team to get out. So, yes, he's seeing why Fiddlesticks can be an effective support in this game, hopefully. So, yeah, the fear, the fear is somewhat random because you don't control what direction they run in, but if they run in a situation like that, it looks really silly when when Blitzcrank is running after somebody and he just turns and walks in the opposite direction. Somebody even saying YouTube it, and guess what? It's on YouTube. That's right, it's on YouTube, guys. Okay, right now, blue team is way ahead. They're not really using their advantage very well. They need to group up and force objectives. They've had this tower open in top for a long time. They should have grouped up as 5 and just gone and fought and taken that inhib because they are so much stronger. Instead, they've kind of been running around individually, doing stuff like this, which is really, really stupid. There's no reason to be here by yourself. Anyway, Twitch is going to show up and try to save the day. Let's see if that's going to be enough. There's the Deep Stealth, auto-attacking right now, has popped Spray and Pray. There's one kill. Now it's just a duel with Ahri, going to cleanse the charm. Everybody jumps in. Not quite enough to pick that one up. But let's see, going to get, what, 1 kill? What is that? A 2 for 1, which is not too bad given that Gragas was very, very badly out of position, so they'll probably take that. Darius going in. There's the Randuin slow. There is the pull on the Graves, and Darius should win this fight unless Ahri can get off a lot of CC. Nope, not going to happen. Meanwhile, elsewhere on the map over here, Gragas is going to fall once again for his 9th death of the match. Wow. That is a lot of deaths in a game like this, and Shyvana unfortunately cannot get out. Not with when Warwick has red buff, and he also has his blood scent to chase down someone who's low. Right now, that means 4 people are dead on red team. Looks like Darius is going to solo push this. He probably can get that. Baron is also about to respawn very, very soon right now. And red team's not defending their base, so they're starting to take a lot of damage. And this just looks like a typical solo queue finish, where everything is incredibly disorganized, but one team is just far enough ahead that they start to snowball their way into a victory regardless. Oh, Darius needed to back a little bit sooner before people revived. Twitch still back at base, so you probably don't want to be fighting a big team fight. I would suggest just going to the Baron and killing it when it respawns, which should be in the next minute if I have that timer in my head running right. So yeah, I would not be pushing into the base on this low health. Oh, now Blitzcrank making the same mistake, coming in too far. We need that pull. Where's the apprehend? There it is from Darius, and oh, Blitzcrank, that was a mistake. Darius gonna get the reset on his ult, even though he actually doesn't get the kill. Blitzcrank dying before it goes off. Anyway, so Varus is off here by himself. Varus now has an Oracle, which does make sense. His last item would probably be Bloodthirster if this match goes long enough for him to get it. But again, I mentioned Baron would be up. Well, it's up right now. Their team should probably just be there ready to kill it when it respawns and then look to push into the base. Instead, people in random spots all over the map. Very disorganized fight as usual. Warwick can jump in and ultimate onto Graves. Wow, that's a nice play there from the two of them, getting the lockdown, then the Darius ult. Meanwhile, now Varus is in the fight. Look at the range on that spray and pray. He's going to kill Ahri from so far away. Now going after the tower, also getting jumped on by Lee Sin. There is the flash away. Now the chasing has begun. Lee Sin just has to run away, and there's the Q, going to miss. Meanwhile, the rest of the team coming in, and Warwick going to get the kill, going to get the double kill, and that should probably be it. The raging has begun on the part of red team, blaming their bottom lane, which was very bad. 222 bottom lane for red team, so that would be the lane that definitely lost them the game. Mid clearly won, and jungle did a pretty good job. But wow, look at the damage. Warwick's going to get the kill. He's just going to explode under all the damage caused by red team, or blue team, excuse me, and that's going to be it for this one. So yes, Twitch carry in this one, 21, 3, and 11. What Twitch is OP. GG, well played. So yeah, Twitch is he's pretty strong. He's a champion that's not really played right now, but he's actually better than people think. He's actually not that bad at all. I mean, if you just look at his kit, he's got an auto attack, he's got a passive that adds extra damage to his auto attack. He's got a stealth that's on a relatively short cooldown, 16 seconds. I mean, not short, but not ridiculously long. A stealth that gives him movement speed and attack speed. I mean, look at this maxed, 70% attack speed for 5 seconds. I mean, we think about how good Graves is when he's got his attack speed buff on the quick draw, and this actually lasts even longer and allows Twitch to go stealth. His W is not all that interesting, although it does add a slow. Nice to have a little extra slow. And his ult is really, really good. Extra to 300 extra attack range, extra AD, and his attack's piercing. So he's really not as bad as people think. He's actually pretty good. He's just not played very often. So Varus is of the opinion that Twitch is secretly a really strong champion, and people just haven't caught up to that yet. So I guess we'll find out in time. But in the meantime, if you agree, maybe he can get you some free elo, something like that. In any case, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed this game. Hope you enjoyed watching this. And I will see you again next time. See you later.